Hello everyone, I'm MegaMan6564 and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we completed episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes, and in today's episode, we start Rise from the Ashes. So let's just get right to it. Is that a... oh, it's a knife. I thought that was a sword. Wait, what? 2 murders at the same time? I am so confused. Okay. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office, 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to do work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney Maya Fey. Or Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yeah, that's correct. Well, that's a relief then. You're better than no one. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please. I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya, could it be... Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Okay. Interesting. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young. I'll be 16 this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensic in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position? Legally speaking, an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Another future professional in training. Great. So what's this about a case? You said the trial is tomorrow. My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right, I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Maya Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Maya? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me. I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah, sure. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for her specifically, Mia Fey. A few years below her in school, so she went to the same school as Mia. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney, and well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Mia, yeah, I thought it was a little strange when I saw you. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, Actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops, wrong thing. Let's go visit her sister then. February 22nd, Detention Center Visitors Room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this year, Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny, I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Oh my. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like Maya and Mia. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Oh my. There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. My. Interesting. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. In fact, it seems impossible that you wouldn't. Lana. What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Okay. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her. Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. It was in law school. I was in my third year. She was adult auditing the class. She was different than other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh, I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright, excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana, you were always this way, weren't you? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright, yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. Alright, I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling, everybody liked her. I see, sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out the underground parking lot. Okay, so she's gonna be our version of Maya for this case, I guess. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny, my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed, your partner? Oh boy. Oh boy. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Is he seriously? My God. Looky here, bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, and the gold mine is evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, bambina. Was that, hombre a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of, yeah. Detective. Oh my! What the hell is this thing down here anyways? Let's get to examining. What's this? A wallet. Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. I'm called to duty already and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you a trick at examining in detail. Okay, now look at the court record. Okay. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. Oh, so do I actually have to, like... Oh, hang on. No. Well, I know X and Y is zoom in, zoom out. Oh, look. I think there might be a clue there. You should check it out. Press examine. I don't know if I need to use those side things. This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. As long as I don't have to use the mic. If I have to use the mic, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. If I have to use the mic, then I'm screwed. Then I'll actually have to do... I'll have to get my phone out and record it from my DS. Okay. What can we do? No. I guess we're just gonna We're just gonna investigate it. Hmm. Uh-huh. Door. Not sure that door means anything. No, it won't open. Mysterious log. I failed to see. Oh, I wonder if we use the ID card to scan the thingy and we can enter then. No clues here. A phone. Let's see if it works. Don't touch stuff. Can't hear anything. My ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Huh. Well, what's this down here? Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along. Unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, scary. So is he gonna be the gumshoe for this chapter, I guess? Little Philly's got a good nose on her. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang? No problem. About time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor. Room 1202. Okay. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Great, maybe there's some clues around here. Let's check it. Excuse me. Were you two all set? Us? Who the hell is she? You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passerby. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? Feeling kinda full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case. Images are burned into my eyes. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. Oh, so she's gonna be the real bad guy. Great. You're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Somehow I knew yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen, just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Yesterday's special for some reason. You're a defense attorney. You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who want the stand of inequity. Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence, and yesterday they paid homage to their most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. There was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. You have a personal grievance against prosecutors? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, it was in his car that they found the body, proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? I'm confused. Okay, what did you witness? So what was it you witnessed? It was a fascinating spectacle. What they say when they talk about a woman's wrath, to see Lana Skye wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to the world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears, and the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Oh my. Could we ask you a bit about yourself? Come here every day, sell lunches. I only import the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the monk's lunches are hid here. Did you say something? No, only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobit. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobit's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. See the security room? Glass-walled booth. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Perhaps prosecutors are all alike. The bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like the 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not sure. Okay, let's go. To the High Prosecutor's office. You can't tell... No. No. That's... No. No. Oh, please tell me no. Don't tell me the High Prosecutor's who I think it is. This is the kind of room that screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, look. There's a trophy or something. A trophy. It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, he must be a real stuck-up jerk. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You never have tired of prying into other... No, it is. It's good old Edgy. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister was chief. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No, I was just... Mr. Edgeworth, hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder. A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car. That would be my car. What up? Your car? Alright. So the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. And now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it. I was so surprised to meet you, too. To think my own car would become scene of a murder. More surprising still. Now I'm forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait. What did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. Oh my, Edgeworth against Wright again. Oh my. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys, that bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Okay, give me a moment. I just need some water. Ow. That was loud. I really need to pick up that can. Okay, anyways. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes, we worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Jeez, sorry. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? There's a big K on it. It's the King of Prosecutors. King of Prosecutors Trophy. King? A great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. So that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors, kinda like Employee of the Month, only better. Okay. Does he seriously have a thing of the Steel Samurai there? Work desk, quite tidy. What a nice desk, easy to use, easy on the eyes, polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange, why did I just picture Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't, he'll sue you. Oh, that's the same thing, okay. Maybe it'll give us more info if we do this. So in other words, you're the best of the best this year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Why is that? I had to go to the police department ceremony to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes. Right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, correct? Where Gumshoe works. Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. Doesn't seem too concerned about his reward, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe. We should ask him about yesterday. Sure. Okay. Day of the crime. Oh my, there we go. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day. Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. We got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Edgeworth's parking stub, 5:12, 1712. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. Murder took place around 5:15, so the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare somewhere else. Who the flying flamingo is this fruitcake? Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Prosecutor Sky? Sky, sir. No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report. Edward's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a very clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave, and good luck with that raise next month. Whimper. But, sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. Oh. Oh. Right? Yes, sir. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Alright, let's go to the police department then. One moment. This here. This here. Oh well, okay. Anyways, where were we? What the snowflake is that thing? We're finally here. Why did they put the detective so far away from the prosecutor's office? That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. This is my first time to the police department, actually. Hold on, what's that? It looks like the thing from Layton versus Wright. It's disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you know a lot about the police department. Still, he seems familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Is it Gumshoe? You sure he's running over your face? It's Gumshoe! Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe, specifically. Why were you dancing over there? What? Well... Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man. You know, actually, no, let's just present stuff to him first before we start talking to him. That way we can just do everything at once. So here's Goodman's ID. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it over. People like you that get me into so much trouble. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. That's the guy who died, probably. Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more? Huh. I guess let's just also show him the trophy. That's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award Edward got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield and why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. But I was proud of Edgeworth for winning that award. He's even got naysayers in the prosecutor's office. We've heard about that. Then let's examine the Blue Badger. And I think that's generally going to be about it. I was wondering about that. What, the dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Your masterpiece? Why, you made that thing? Chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing. Nice work. It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until batteries die. Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. Oh god, that thing's gonna scare me. It's gonna, like... So hang on, let me move this. Let's see, can we actually... Ah, so yeah, we'll have to use the stylus then. Okay. Okay. So I'll just make sure my mouse is ready then. Okay, let's talk to you. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was fake? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case more, okay? Scientifically? Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Okay. So what are you doing here, detective? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of... What? Gumshoe, what did you do? What happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs right now. Lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? Anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, and Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground lot. Officer Marshall. Cowboy man. Patrolman in charge of crime scene. Okay. The ID card. He's a detective like myself. Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim ID card be laying on the ground? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case that happened 2 years ago. Edgeworth mentioned that too, but Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's really anything else. No, there's gotta be. Let's try the trophy again. Here we go. Maybe he said something. Nope. Okay. And what if we do this? As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want to do that either. Good. The knife? Found in Edgeworth's car, stabbed with this. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Edgeworth. Huh. Yeah, there's really, like... Oh. Only scary because you keep dropping your card. I forget my secret number a lot too. It's scary. But I'm me after all. I think I'll stay out of this conversation. Oh, here, rumors at law. Okay. He's in a tough spot again. We'll start with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond. But Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, they're practically shouting. But there's no evidence. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. But I know the truth, pal. No one wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know. We're not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, detective? We met the guy who is. What was the guy? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA. For a moment there I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. Okay. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be and no one will look at you twice. Okay. So let's go back to the parking lot. Prosecutor's office. It looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. Go down to the security guard. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think you just miswrote it. Great, Gumshoe. I owe you one. No worries. This proves it's from Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. That reminds me of something. That is odd. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler, strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. This is Mario Party 2 now. We're having a hootenanny. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Miss Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. All right. What shall we do? Well, I guess let's examine first, and then we'll talk to Marshall. It's a cell phone. Scientific analysis says it belongs to the victim. Can't think of anyone else. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Sure. Right. Let's check it out. What a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know? Alright. Hang on. There we go. Oh, there's a blue thingy. The display is still on the redial button. Redial. Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You press the blue button to dial the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Who the owner of this phone called last? Na 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 na. That's the Steel Samurai song. Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this, anyways? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last cell was made right here when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone, except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that. Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Okay. Let's look at the trunk of the car. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. 675-12-2. Or 67S. Let's see, 67S122. There's a name printed on the paper above. It says Goodman. Well, so, what does it mean? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. So let's examine the partition. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for hot water. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. There's no wall but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference. And this is the security door that's locked. And then this is the phone we saw earlier. Okay. So let's talk to partner here. Okay. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner? Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective. Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there? Detective Goodman was stabbed at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Skye and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing? They apparently worked on a case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman wasn't particularly gifted. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. Sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, here to this parking lot. So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Interesting. Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Really? But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a big crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short in hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Wow. So there's no connection between Gumshoe and my sister, or Goodman and my sister, that's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between the cop and her sister? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's the dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will? Something's up to something here. Suspicions about Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence, arranging testimonies, you name it. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors, evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you can find one person, but they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person who? Bambina? It's your sister. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye. Edgeworth couldn't wrestle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What you're saying, Edgeworth was making deals to win. Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. This big old secret hidden around here somewhere, everyone knows it. Did they target him because he was close to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we gonna do it? Guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. Do you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yeah? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song. Popular show for kids? The phone that just rang wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you. I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. Got a bad feeling about this. Like maybe I still don't know everything that went on. Oh man. Finally, we have finished the first investigation. My goodness. Thought that was never gonna end. It's a lot of talking, man. Anyways, so we're done. Investigation, or the first day. So on the next episode of Ace Attorney, we do day 2, the beginning, the first trial. And you know that this is gonna take the whole long thing. But anyways, it's all good. So next time, like I said, we're starting the trial. Until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you all then. So for now, so long.